as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. Not financial advice, but you can follow me. I got a straight bet, parlay, and a lottery. I'll never be in debt, I'm passing unless it's quality. But I'm fucking any bookie up, cause I'm all about equality. Do it raw, we don't let them wear a blindfold. No pause, we just fuck them in they eye hole. KBO, NPB, we always get the sweep. Don't forget to tell the picks right before you go to sleep. Waking up to green, ain't no better feeling than that. Population got your bankroll fat. Went from digging in the crates to looking up the stats. Now bookies crashing now when the Degens stacks. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united as one. Degens united to all rock the bookies. I'm a Degen. We from Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens, and we should be friends. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens. You a Degen. You a Degen. I'm a Degen. We from Degens, and we should be friends.
Oh yeah, we're back, and you're in the dark. That's always a good thing.
Yeah, it don't matter for us lately, man. Just keep sweeping KBO and NPB every night. That's the norm this week.
3 in a row. Let's make it 4. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah, it was great. Not a great slate today, but I think we found some stuff. Let's just get into it. I got a hard out in like 35 minutes, but Punk Stars and Swallows, Kentaro Hara going against the other Matsumoto.
Mm-hmm.
Can we get down with Tiara 4 strikeouts on Prizepicks? Yeah, it's 6 in 6 innings against Hiroshima.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had 4 against Yam. Feels like 4 is maybe the floor. But I mean, he only had 2 starts, right?
Yeah. The only thing about him, it seems like he does not go deep at all. No, he did go 6, but he had 2 really good games. So if he gets smacked up a little bit,
What are you basing that on? Because there's only 2 games and he went 6 for both.
I'm basing it on the fact that he did really good and they only let him face 24 batters and 22 batters.
Well, he probably went through them quickly.
6 2/3. Why did they pull him though with 1 run? And why'd they only let him go 6 in that game before? And he didn't start the game before. He's half reliever. And last year, a lot of times he didn't go deep. So he was a reliever a few times last year at the end of the season, but that doesn't matter. Just in general, if you look at him last year, he's gone under 6 innings probably 10 out of 10. 9 out of 10 times, unless he has a shutout going. He only faces 20 batters usually. Now, I think it's maybe because he's old. So I don't hate it because we know he can get it. The matchup's good. I wish it was
22% K rate this year, almost a 40% chase rate, good zone contact.
Yeah, he's doing good this year. Definitely don't hate it.
He's only 30.
Yeah. I guess he's been in the league for 10 years is what I'm looking at. But they just don't let him go like that. He's just not that guy. But it is a good matchup.
9 innings.
Let me look at his last year again. I don't know if was he hurt last year a little bit maybe? He just always seems like he's on a short leash. Can he get 5? Yeah. I don't hate it.
I just I don't get how he's on short leash and he went 6 innings both games. Like short leash, I think like 5 innings or less.
Well, he just did so well, I think. Let's look at his pitches thrown at least. Maybe not. Maybe he's going 100 pitches. But I feel like the first, he's not, you know what I'm saying. There's those certain guys they want to leave out there. He's just not one of those guys. Let me look though. Tara. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's see. 97 pitches, 87 pitches, 51 pitches, 57 pitches. So those don't count. So 22 he didn't start, and then 87 and 97. That's not bad. Why did they take him out at 87 when he had only given up? Actually, he had, was it no hitter going? No, he gave up one run. One run.
Yeah, like 4 hits, right?
Oh yeah, 3 hits. It's weird they pulled him after that, but
it had to be pinch hitting, man. Because this is essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, it was tied 1-1, and there must have been runners on base because they ended up scoring 3 in the 6th inning.
Yep. He would have come up 3rd in the 7th inning, so that's good. I do like that. Okay. So over 4 Ks against Bunkyaki.
They're so bad.
Yeah.
I just think I feel like it has a safe floor for pushing.
Okay. You should get 4 against Bunkiak.
He should.
Yeah, and he's been doing well. So hopefully he'll continue it.
Okay, and then what about Matsumoto? What hand is he, left or right?
I believe he's a righty. Yeah, he's a righty. He's all over the place with his shit.
So we should leave him alone.
I think so.
He could get like 50 Ks.
Yeah. He's a reliever last year. So he's a hard one to call.
25% K rate so far this year.
One game he didn't start, so that's actually a good thing too. They're keeping him a little lower, but I wouldn't want to count on him.
No.
But probably don't want to go under him either.
Okay. All right. Dude, I mean, honestly, the under first 5 in that could be good.
Because the bats suck so bad, and the pitchers are decent. Let's see.
Yeah, I mean, Tyra, like, I know it's only 2 games ago, but I mean, he's not giving up runs.
Let's see what lines they give us for that one. I see Ayo.
What up? It's
tattoo on his
7.5
forehead.
7.5 run total. So it's gotta be decent odds.
Oh, is it really? Wow. That's high as hell. Why is it so high?
maybe because of Matsumoto. I don't know.
Yeah, wow, 7.5. Yeah, you can go to 5 flat, minus 220. That's probably a good play, bro. That's too high. That's crazy. That's too high for any of these games.
Yeah. Let's talk the next game.
Okay.
Tanaka going against Murakami here. Good spot for Murakami, but you know how he is, man. Trust in him.
Yeah.
I will say this. At least he's 5 flat. You get that little safety net of a push because he lands on 5 a lot. It's the Giants.
He had 7 against him first game of the season. Then he had 6 against Hero, and then since then, it's tough counting on him for strikeouts. And I remember last year, you were on it. You were like, "Man, fuck this dude." And I was always thinking he's a 5K, 6K guy, but really, he's just pitching to win. So I would definitely not want to take his over. I was honestly thinking his under 5.5. J. Cole's here. He's 5.5 on Underdog. I was thinking his under because I know it's the Giants, which is kind of scary, but I don't know, man. 4-4-2 against Chinichi twice and Hero. And all he could muster up was 4-4-2 in 7 innings, 6 innings. Makes me want to take his under and just pray that he can't get 6.
Right. Oh, that's right. You said he faced him earlier this season.
Yeah.
7 strikeout.
He did.
I remember that game. He started off slow, bro. He had like no Ks, typical, and he got them all at the end. He only went 6 innings, 101 pitches, man. The guy met 19.5 outs. Like, could he go deep? Sure, but like, if you look at his log, 7 innings against Chinichi. That's Chinichi for you. And then he won 6 innings against them the next week.
Mm-hmm.
And then 7 against Hiroshima, which is the best team to take over outs against.
Which is weird because they used to not be.
I know, they're the worst bats right now, by far. Every metric.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I mean, it's right there. It's like, I mean, because Yam, they're not too bad, man. Like, I don't know. It's probably 50-50.
For his what? Outs or case?
Yeah, it's under outs. We've seen him get rocked early, and when he gets rocked early, he gets flustered and he's done. But, yeah.
He's probably, I would guess it's a stay away in comparison to how our plays have been lately. You know, we've had pretty good confident plays lately. So that one can definitely hit, but does it feel like some of the other plays we've had? I feel like it doesn't. I feel like it's a little scary. Alex is in here. What's up, Alex?
What's up, Alex? Let's talk Tanaka then. We're talking about his under here, right?
Yes. This is my favorite play, bro. I really like this. He's so bad.
It's only on Underdog, though.
It's only on Underdog, yeah. It's 4 flat on Prizepicks. It is 4.5 on Underdog. It's money.
So, faced them 2 weeks ago. Had 4 strikeouts, 6 innings.
Yeah. He's only gone over 4.5 once against Hero. He had to go 7 innings to get those 5, and he was pitching a doozy. Let me say he had no earned runs and faced 26 batters. 7 innings to get his 5. He is a meat baller for sure. He does have a splitter that's pretty scary, I guess, but his K percentage is 15.7. Last year it was 13.9. The year before that he barely played and it was 4%, but he's not that guy. He's not that guy to get 5Ks.
I'm
And
with it, man.
Hanshin has been pretty good actually. They could knock him out of the game quick.
Yeah, well, against certain pitchers, Yamano turned into a fucking god against him.
Well, he's 37 years old.
Yeah,
He's definitely up
fuck.
there. They can't let him go deep. Like he's fragile. I like that.
Yeah, I like it a lot too. I mean, you could take it on Prize Picks if you don't have access to NPB on Underdog or don't play on Underdog, but there's a good chance it pushes. Like last night, what's his name pushed at 5 on Prize Picks, but went under the 5.5 on Underdog.
Well, Muller.
Muller, yeah, Muller. But you can try it, man. But I wouldn't do it in a 2-pick. I would just throw it in a 3-pick, because if it pushes, then at least it bumps down to a 2. Okay.
Yeah,
Definitely do that. Throw it in on Underdog here. Okay. All right, what else? That's it for that game. All right, now we got Shinichi going into Hiroshima. We got Yanagi going into Akamoto. Yanagi just pitched a complete game versus Hero, right? He just faced him. That's the only concern. I hate that shit. Double headers. But I mean, he's been solid on the outs, man.
Yeah, I think you're on it.
6 innings against Hanshin. Back-to-back starts. He went 6 innings against. So okay, that's reassuring. So he played Hanshin in back-to-back starts on the April 10th and then April 17th, and he had 6 innings in both starts. So that's good. And then he faced Hiroshima. First game of the season, went 6 innings, 91 pitches. That's early in the season. And then it's not the back-to-back start. So it was actually 3 weeks ago. He went 9 innings against them, 6 strikeouts. So okay, that's good. And then he won his last start. He went against Yak and went 7 innings.
Bro, he's almost Ito right now with this 17.5. He's not, because he's not him, but he's faced 28, 23 and went 6 innings still. 31, 25, like they're giving him the opportunity. That's a beautiful play, I think. Plus perfect matchup.
He has the best matchup you could ask for.
Yeah, I think that's what does that pay out if he took Tanaka out of there? Just curious.
2.3.
Okay. That
kind
is
of
not
want to. It's not bad. I would play it as a. I mean, maybe we can find someone to make a 3-pick.
I like that, man. If you got any MLB today or KBO, that 17.5 gotta be. That is great. I mean, that is a great play.
He's cleared it in every game, and a lot of games he's gone sort of over that, like 7 innings, 9 innings.
Yeah. No, that's stupid. I don't even know why he's 17.5. That's probably gonna bump. To be honest, we've seen some bumps here on Prize Picks lately, so I think we probably got to get that one in the next hour. So that one's gonna go.
Yep, that one stood out right away. So let's do that. And then I don't know anything about Akamoto. Anything for him?
I was looking at him. He's hard to say, man, because he's such a new guy here. So let's look again. I think, let me refresh my memory here. So last year he was a reliever, so it's hard to go off that. He's only in his 2nd season. This year they said, "Oh, you're doing pretty good, so come on." Now, he's another guy where I know Tara, we looked through, he's getting a little more time. This guy's not getting the innings here. So it's tough to want to take his over. You know what I mean? 21 batters, 22 batters. Then he came off the bench, out the bullpen one of the games. So he's one of those random guys. And if you look at his velo and his pitches and his whiff and all that stuff, he's not that exciting.
Yep. Okay. Let's pass on him.
Yeah, I think we just got to watch with that 4 flat. It's hard to pick one way or the other.
Okay. Next, we got Sotani going against Kato. Somewhat good spot for Sotani here, but he's back to 5.5. We're not getting him at. We always like him when he's like 5 flat or 4.5.
Mm-hmm.
And now today he's 5.5, so I'm a little scared. I wanted to see what you thought on him.
Yeah, I think the same. Like he can definitely have those games like he did last time. 9 strikeouts in 7 innings. Only gave up 2 hits. But I think that's the only way they're going to let him go. He can get 6 innings. His outs are at 17.5, and they're paying normal. I almost want to deal with that. But then at the same time, Nippon can just rock people. So it's a little scary. So I think, although I love him, man, he could get 6 Ks. But do we want to bet on that? I don't know, man.
I don't, because he could easily go 5 innings and be done.
Yeah.
Early.
Okay, let's pass on him.
And the Kato, it's a low line, as you know, 3.5, but it's Oryx. So they strike out the least of anybody. They have the best zone contact, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Best zone contact in the league, 87.8%. Kato lives in the zone. He's not he just throws meatballs down the middle, tries to get ground out after ground out, eat innings. A lot of times the way he gets his Ks are guys fouling, not putting the ball in play, he's just continuously fouling it off, and then he gets a lucky strike looking or whiff. I wouldn't core or anything, but I mean, I'm definitely going to play it. Too low for you?
Yeah, it's too low for me. I definitely would lean under if I had to pick a spot, though. He has got 5, 4, and 5, 3 out of 4 he's gone over, but he's faced Rack and shitty Lottie, so it doesn't really count.
Yeah. And
did you see what he did against Oryx last year? By chance? I didn't look yet. Let's look.
I'm sure he flicked us over last year with it. But I mean, he's got a 50% ground ball rate. It's so high, bro. That's insane.
2.45 last year.
Yeah.
I feel like he kind of gets up for these games, but I don't know. He's just so fucking bad.
Hey, maybe let the public look at his game log and not know who he is. And just see that he's had 5, 4,
and 5. Where is it?
Yeah. And maybe he'll become a popular play and drive his lineup, and maybe they'll bump him 4 flat. I would feel better about 4 flat.
Oh yeah, I'd like 4 flat.
Let's see if they do it. Let the public do it.
Okay. Go for it, sillies. Big Trent's here.
Oh, Trent. Okay. That's it for that game.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have anything from Seibu Lati, right? These are new guys.
New guy, but we do have Sato.
And how is he?
I think it's his very first game pitching in the league.
Why do we have his line then?
I don't know, man. They're just doing it. Trent says we're sweeping again tonight, baby. That's the truth, Trent. That is the truth. Yeah, this season they just pulled him up from the farm. He has no games in the NPB. I was thinking he'd be a decent play when I looked at his farm stats from this year, but then I went back and looked at his velo and his pitches, and I'm like, man, we can't mess with this guy. This guy's not going to get strikeouts. I don't know how he got 6 and 7 in farm games last 2 games, but I don't know where the heck they're coming up with this line either, if he's never pitched. But what was his velo and his pitch types here? It was pretty funny, if I remember. Yeah. He has the slowest. I don't know if you have that one site where you can pull up their velo to double check this, but I have 136. He's like, I'm looking at this year farm stats.
Oh, yeah, this doesn't have farm. Oh, wait, league? No, doesn't have farm.
Bro, 136.5? I'm Googling this. 136.5 kmph versus mph. That is 84 miles an hour.
Jesus Christ.
84 mile an hour fastball. Damn, bro. How can we take your over? I don't know. I don't think we can.
It's 10 more minutes. Yeah, I gotta run, but anything from the last game?
Koja, he's pretty much a stay away, I think. I mean, he can get 5, but do we want to rely on him? Not really. I do like that they're trying to make him a good pitcher, though. Like, they're letting him go real innings. Even if he gets rocked, they leave him out there. So I do like that, but SoftBank really hasn't been striking out crazy to want to bet over 4.5. But maybe. What do you think about him? Have you looked at him at all? He's okay. I know we leaned over 4.5 last game and he got 5 against.
Yeah, he's alright.
Nippon.
He's alright.
Gone. Yeah. I mean, 26, 26, 29, 27 batters faced. I always like seeing those high 20s like that. It's just like, man.
Yeah.
So he's got 5, 6, 6 in the last 3. And he got 6 against. He actually got 6 against SoftBank last game. Oh, it's not bad. It's not bad.
Yeah. Slight lean.
Yeah, I almost feel like playing it on underdogs the way, so you could play it with Tanaka, and then you can get 2.9x if you can go under that 4.5. Because I'm trying to see, I mean, on underdog, there's not really any other good plays. I wish we had that Yanagi outs play on underdog. I'd smash the shit out of that and Tanaka 2-pick. But we don't have that, so we gotta find one play for him. I don't know if it's MLB, KBO, or it could be.
There's only one MLB. One MLB game left.
That's tough then.
I have a KBO play I really like on Prizepicks right now. I think it's gonna move for sure.
We don't have it on underdog though. We need underdog.
They don't have the board up here.
Okay. Well, Tanaka's just sitting there by himself, so I think I'll play Koja over 4.5 with him on underdog. I don't hate that. He's not bad, bro. He's not bad. We gotta look into it a little more though. I wouldn't call it official or anything, but I do wanna look up his numbers a little more. Can you look up his numbers for us real quick? The chase, etc., the opponent type thing? That's been helping us a lot lately. See what he looks like to you. They don't have him.
What?
He's got his names are Koja Tatsuki. Yeah, weird. There he is. I saw him. Second guy there. So he doesn't have chase, really, huh?
He's average across the board.
Well, shit. I guess we'll just keep looking, man. I would lean, but it's hard to make that official. That's just pushing it because there's a great play. I love Tanaka. I just want something to go with that feels solid. We'll see. We'll figure it out.
We'll find something.
Mm-hmm.
Before I gotta go, I'll say I definitely like the Han Young Min 4K flat.
Okay.
Again, you have the safety of a push. He's usually 4.5, and you couldn't ask for a better matchup today, man. Doosan is striking out to every righty like no other. They let Choi Wante drop 9 last night, and they had his strikeout line at 4.5. Demon. No, he had 8. Sorry, 8 strikeouts, 9 hits. He's pitching at home, and he faced Tucson, right? Well, he did not, but he's coming off of 2 solid games. 6 against Samsung, who doesn't strike out that much to righties. 5 against KT, who can be tough. 4 against LG is really tough against righties. Last year against Tucson he had 6 against 2 games against Tucson was 6. 7. He had 7, 6, and 6 last year versus them. I mean, dude, I can't express, like, I've been tracking Tucson games for everybody. Even Shitrado had 7 Ks against them.
Oh, jeez.
Look, Shitrado won 7 innings, 0 runs, 7 strikeouts. Like, they are bad, bro. Like, yeah.
Okay. We can play that with Yanagi's outs. Do you like that better than Tara over or what's his name under?
Yeah,
under?
I would say
that's the
1A, 1B. Yeah.
Dude,
and then
let's play that 2-pick then. You want to have more in there in case of the push.
Yeah.
You still win though. I mean, you win a little bit of money. It's not a lot, but you still win at least if you get a push and a win.
Yeah. And then Choi, I like any pitcher against Kiwoom. They're the highest strikeout team. They're like the Rockies of KBO, but he's a youngster, man. He's only 19. And he did have 6 against them 3 weeks ago. But 4.5, I mean, he could land on 4, bro. I don't know. I think it's in play, but I don't like it as much as the Ha Youngman. And then, man, Young Pio at 4.5, bro. I probably just gotta stay away though. Versus, let's see. He's just coming off some bad games. I can't believe he only had 4 against Kilo. I'll have to think on that one. But this other one I'm interested in, Shota, man. He's playing for his life right now. Came out and shoved against KT after getting sent down to the farm. And they brought him back up. Dropped 6. Five against Kuhn. I'll probably, he's too volatile. I'll pass on, but that 3.5 is tempting. Monty's not good. They're terrible bats. Terrible bats. Bro, this is interesting too. Like, why is he a demon for 15 and outs? 15 and outs against. Do something, bro. Even Choi cleared that 15.5 after getting rocked for 9 hits, 5 runs. And what's 7 innings against KT? Yeah, I like the strikeouts better though, I think. Yeah, 4 flat. I'm on it. And then I'll look into the others later.
Okay. So that's the 2 pick of prize picks for now?
Yeah.
Post that one before they both bump? Because I feel like both of those are going to bump.
They should, bro.
Okay. I'm going to post that 2 pick right now.
I mean, you can do a 3. I would do a 3-2 in case one of them pushes.
Yeah, you
one
can do both.
Pushes.
You can do both, but the only thing is that scares me is like, what if those 2 hit easy and then Tara fucks us and gets 3 and then we're sad? No? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, aren't the other two? Don't the other 2 feel better than Tara, or no?
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's run the 2 pick, and then let's run the 3 pick also, maybe. Just in case Tara shits on us. The
Yeah,
other ones feel
agree.
like the way you're talking about the other two. They sound like smacks. So
Yeah.
okay.
Okay. Back at it tomorrow, guys. Sorry, I gotta run.
All good, man. All good. We will be back tomorrow, and hopefully we win again tonight.
Yes, sir.
All right, dude.
Later, guys.
Have a good one.